So back to Apollo and all of his shenanigans. So he's out of prison and he goes into the hole. He checks some of Phaedra's boxes. Then they ask Dr. G, did you really ask her? Did she really ask you for the $4,000? What was your relationship? Phaedra, now Dr. G, did we ever sleep together? Was I ever intimate with you? You know, she had to pull out that southern bed boot. And he's like, well. And, you know, he had to recant his story, everything he had told his women. Well, that was in my first year of residency. No, blah, 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 blah. Did you and old girl smash? Were you intimate? Were you in a relationship? How far did it go? Well, we went out on a couple of dates, and I just couldn't afford her. Apollo, could you afford her? Of course Apollo could afford her. He was in the mess. In mess that I still honestly believe that Phaedra knew about from day one. Because remember when she couldn't ever figure out what he did for a living, he finds old money for the disabled and the people that, you know, have land. You know how you get those emails that say you have land that you need to claim? Mm-hmm. Pay us $25. We'll find that land you need to claim. And you can get 1 million people to pay you $25. You're a millionaire. He gets to come over to the house, and he comes up quite a bit. He just does not pick up the boys. I mean, you know, he picks up the boys, but he can't come in my house. Well, yeah, and well, when you're in a new wife-woman relationship, no, there's no need for that. It's not. Next. So, of course, Quadrilla continues her apology to her, and you know, I apologize for calling you Eugenia. I'm not questioning your manhood. You apologize to Eugene. Eugene is messy. Don't get it twisted. However, like I said, he loves his wife. And when I see a man who loves his wife like Eugene loves Takatoya's dirty stinking drawers, that's something to be, you know, admired for, because most men act like they could give two shits about their wives. Like my brother-in-law. So nonchalant, had a son, didn't pass out not one go. In there acting like, ooh, oh, my wife didn't just about just die. She had a C-section. No, not that. Walking up in there. I was so excited. I was way more excited than him. I'm picking out clothes for the baby. He's just standing there looking like a bump on the log. Child, don't get me started. I'm talking about, let me get back to this show. Now, my intuition and my gut is telling me that he is straight up lying on Ty. Now, Ty probably did apologize to him. He probably did apologize to him for how things went down. But you cannot tell me that little turd colored Negro didn't ask them to keep that stuff over there. What was the purpose? Why would Candy want to keep his things? I mean, duh. You know, I don't think that was stupid. I think he just came up with something to be salacious towards Candy and Ty because, you know, his old lady got him back on TV. Greg says, well, maybe I should have lied and, got into the schemes that old boy got. Nah, I'm just joking. Apollo went to the hole. See, I've been trying to tell y'all. When Apollo told that lady stuff and she said, oh, baby, is that it, baby? You already took everything I had. Really, baby? When he was doing that and she was trying to remain calm, that man got a short fuse. He has one of those light-skinned men complexes where they, you know how they say the short man had the violent complex? Yeah, light-skinned men got that same little complex. They think they look so good that you shouldn't even have, an opinion of them, and you shouldn't talk back to them and nothing like that. And he showed me all that on that little couple show, okay? And then he admitted that he went to the hole a couple times, honey. The shoot. Round here, these parts, we calls it the hoe. No prenup. They're in it for the long haul. He and Bitter T. But Quad says we didn't have a prenuptial agreement either when she was on Watch What Happens Live. So he's into it for not signing a prenuptial agreement. So we get back to Heavenly yet again. Oh, yeah. What I was saying is you should have been listening to your friend, the friend that you claim like you have for 20 years. I don't have to talk to you, Heavenly, about me and Jackie's relationship. Slip of the tongue. We have been friends since the 90s. Okay. Well, Simone, Jackie can speak up for herself. Speak up, Jackie. Well, I don't have to speak up for myself because Heavenly is going to speak up for me. I don't have any control over what Heavenly does because Heavenly is a grown woman. And she pats her on her leg to calm her watchdog down. Did y'all see that? So Curtis and his mole chimes in, and the mole says, meow, 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 meow. Shut up, I'm talking, mole. Oh, you know I got a mind of my own. That's what the mole said. But anyway, he says, well, everything has been moved so far behind me and Jackie. We don't think about that whole situation. It is a healing that's a coming between me and my wife, okay? So we don't go back to those things anymore. And then we see the thing of all things, the butter on top of the delicious popcorn from the movies. Paulo is sexually attracted to his ex-wife still. They have a chemistry that neither one of them can deny. Remember they were eating those pickles? Baby, they made me want a pickle that day. Not that kind of pickle. The ones they would eat. You know, I'm a deal pickle lover over here. And see, they had so much chemistry, they knew how to satisfy each other. You know, that Scorpio energy. Yep. Mm-hmm. They are both Scorpio. And just to point out that chemistry, me and my children's father were both Scorpios. I'm just going to leave that right there. Our birthdays 1 day apart. Yes, ma'am. We didn't get along nowhere else. We made those babies together. Shout out to us making those babies together. So, then we get to Remy, Kimmy, Femi, and trained up Alicia. And I really don't have any type of problems with my husband. Well, what about the oral? Y'all ain't getting a good oral? What about that? Well, for me and my husband, we do what it works for us. I'm just saying. There she goes with the quad soliloquies, okay? And then he says, that's right. You tell him, baby. Knowing doggone well that he has manipulated, capitulated, and embarrassed. Yeah, I know that one don't fit, but I'm doing all the ladies. And embarrassed that lady up on that stage. And Dr. Damon says, well, what do you think, Dr. Damon? Well, I feel like sometimes some things should be kept to yourself. And then she says, well, I don't have any problems with the size of my pants, pain. And then you just, I'm really about sick of this. Y'all want me to whip it out? Don't do it. Then Andy says, let's go. No, I'm just saying, I like Eugene. I do. But he don't give me BDE. I'm just saying. But I love, I don't have to have BDE. I just have to. I'm truly a woman that believes it's the motion in the ocean. I'm like that, you know. You give me what I need in other areas. See, Remy Kim and Femi can't speak on that because Remy Kim and Femi don't licky before he sticky. Okay? That's important. Very important. Well, we are both our surgeons, and we know that ours the teeth and ours the gums, they get messed up when you do the say what now? All that protein to get off in men's beards and create those nice goatees. Shout out to Jalen Hurts. Catch my video on Jalen. That's all he had to do to get them goatee to grow back fast. Look at Apollo's full beard. Baby, I can't make this stuff up. The cooch juice has proteins in it and causes those beards to fill out like they're supposed to, which is why I invented the word when I started falling in love with men with goatees. I invented the word cootie beards. Okay? That's what I call them, cootie beards. So when people would call them goatees, what's the goatee? They don't look like a goatee. Because I know what it takes to grow them. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So Sweet Tea and Heavenly, they go at it one more time. One more time for the road. And she's like, you want it with me? You want it with me? I'm about to give you what you want. And then Sweet Tea say, well, bring it on. Come on, Jackie. Jackie gonna cuss you out too. Say what now? Jackie say, not the grand dame of Married to Medicine. I would never. You remember when her and Triple Twin was on Watch What Happened Live together? Baby, that was a treat. 2 old snooty hoes sitting up there together, living their best life, but at the same time looking on them nose on other people. Yes. And look, I put together a hodgepodge of entertainment that I just didn't get out of this episode. It was not even okay for me. I can't even give it a man. I didn't hear anything interesting, or did I see anything that can make them come to some type of resolve with Quad. All I know is I'm Team Quad, and I will always be Team Quad because they have never seen it for Quad like that. So they drink Toya's wine and they shout at each other and they promise to make amends when all of them dragging each other, as I'm speaking right now, out of tip of my tongue, dragging each other down there to the Twitter. And that, my friends, is going to be the end of this episode. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. This is Reality with DVD. And as I do when I close, I'm going to chunk them up. Juices. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.